What's up, y'all? What's up? This your boy Coach Marshall from the More Than the Coach podcast. And I'm here tonight with a special guest. I got my brother on here, Coach Anthony Tone Davis, head coach of the Arthur Hill Lumberjacks varsity boys basketball team. What's up with you, coach?
How you doing, Coach Marshall? Long time, man. Long time.
Yes, sir, bro. It was about time for this to happen for us, bro. For
Definitely,
real.
definitely. I agree.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So before I get started, as always, man, I got to give a shout out to my sponsors because if I don't do that, I can't get no money to pay them bills.
I
But
feel it. I feel it.
yes, sir. So first off, I want to give a shout out to Beautifully Just Being Me, hair and beard oil, facial soaps and shampoos by Miss Joya Marshall. So y'all make sure y'all check her out and go on and support her and help her out on them line of oil products. Y'all men think it ain't no joke. All you gotta do is look at my head. I was bald head a year or two ago. Now I got a hair full of hair. It ain't no wig neither. Everybody be asking me that crap. You know what I'm saying? Also, I gotta give a shout out to my brother Reggie Baldwin at Baldwin Multimedia Recording Group, as well as D Media. Hey, I appreciate y'all brothers for all y'all support. And as once again, thank y'all and my sponsors for the night. So, Coach, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Man,
What's
you
going
got
on?
hey, bro. I'm just living, man. You know me.
Hey,
Learning this new job, man, and enjoying it. The first week of it, and I'm just trying to maintain, bro. For
that's what's
real.
up, man. That's what's up. Same here. I'm living, getting prepared for another school year, another
Hmm.
season.
Yes, sir.
I got a little one who's injected in football. So we doing
Hmm.
the practice every day. So when it's football season, man, I don't think about basketball because football is my first love. It
Man,
definitely is my first love. So
that's all right.
he took football in. Uh, he's kind of, I'm not gonna sit here and say my son is good. What I'm
Hmm.
gonna tell you is he has a high IQ for the game of football. His
There you go.
mechanics and all that. He's a 9-year-old. We'll work on that as we progress and as he love the game. So that's
Hmm.
where we at with that, and that's where I'm at.
Uh, hey, man, that's more than half the battle right there, man. Because that IQ is a big part of the whole game, man. A lot of kids don't recognize that. You
Definitely.
know, you can say I play the game, I love the game, but if you don't go out there and you don't learn the game and know the game from ins and outs, you ain't gonna be successful anyway.
And
You
that's
know.
what we teaching him, man. We teaching him, especially me. I'm on ground level technique.
Okay.
Uh, I want him to be able to read plays. I want him to be able. So when we do stuff, it has to be precise. And what I
Yeah.
don't do is load him up with stuff. Just a little bit
Hmm.
of here. He 9. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's still a kid, so he still want to get on the game. He still want to watch
Hmm.
his YouTubes. He want to do stuff like a kid. So he's going to be a kid. But as we progress, and as he progress, we'll do this step by step. And what I don't know, I'll connect him with the people who I think know how to get him where we trying to go. So
Exactly.
if it's not to college, I just want him to get honestly, coach, man, I just want him to be able to be social, be a leader,
Hmm.
overall be a good person, know how to treat
Yeah.
people, uh, be able to communicate properly, and
Yep.
have fun with it. Last but not least, have fun, man.
Have fun, man, because that's what a lot of them losing in this game is fun.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta understand. You gotta have fun, man.
yeah.
So let's get into this nitty gritty, man. First off, how long you been coaching basketball, Tone?
Whew. Man, I'm gonna go with a number of 25 years. I,
25 years.
yeah, I started when I was like 22. I'm gonna say
Okay.
yeah, 20, 21, 22. After I got home from college, I coached at Emerson Elementary. I
Hmm.
did that for 2 years. Uh, After I coached Emerson, the first freshman team of the city. So when they started freshmen in high school, I coached that
Okay.
out the hill. Then I did that for 5. And I was up for the Arthur Hill job. That was when Jay Rich was a junior, DeAndre Hewlett, Tubbs. It was between me and Coach Slagger. He got it. Then I went over to Carlton for 5 years. We had some success there, and it was fun building at Carlton, man. It definitely was fun, and it brought my character out. You know what I'm saying? And it let me know who I was. After I left Carlton, I went to Central. That's when I had Richard Beverly the first year. Then that's when you came on.
That's right.
We had some fun at Central, though.
Man, we had some fun, Coach.
Yeah, that was like North Carolina somewhere, because there was so much talent. You know what I mean? And we were able to really coach at Central. We was able to teach.
Yeah, we were. We
were able to teach, and they were hungry for teaching. And what I like, even though it was an urban school, it still was unique. You had Dr. Roberts over there. You had Eric Gordon. And it was so structural, man. People would almost say Central. Man, that was a good school to me. And you taught me a lot. That was like my third year when you came on. We did 2 or 3 years together. And after that, I kind of went back to Arthur Hill with McMath. Once my son and Eric was at Arthur Hill, I kind of did some assisting there. And then I took a couple years off once Eric went to Texas, to travel to Texas.
Yep.
Then the job came available. I took that. So I've been doing that the last 6 years.
That's cool, man. And, and I want to thank you, too, for giving me the opportunity to come to Central, and coach, because I was doing AAU and elementary ball, and you gave me my first opportunity to coach middle school, and we see what that led to, man. We got successful doing things. Puncho over at Weber was always our thorn in the side.
Yes, he was, man. He had some talent over there too.
He had some talent. Came to it. It was either Central or Weber.
Yes, it was.
No knock to the other schools, but that's what it was back then.
Yeah, man, and that was crazy, man. I'm just sitting here kind of recollecting on the talent we had. We had your son. We had some names, man, kids who could ball. We made it to the championship game. We made it to the championship game every year I was at Central.
Yes, we did.
Man, that was a powerhouse, man.
And the gyms was packed.
Packed. And, 3 o'clock, packed.
And don't forget, man, may he rest in peace. We had Dorian D.D. Dawkins, too.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy coaching him, because he was so far ahead of kids with his IQ and his talent. So I remember on the bus one day I said, "Hey, Dorian, you think we'll make it to the championship game?" He said, "If you coach us there." Hey, and that kind of enticed me to say, "Okay, this what you want, this what I'm finna give to you." And what was unique about that, man, we wasn't tall. We wasn't.
Nope.
We didn't have all that. We was just gritty. Markel Bradshaw. And I can't think of some of the names, but it was a gritty team.
Yeah.
And he refused to let us lose, man. He was probably one of the, outside of Eric, DeAndre, Dorian, and not because of his circumstances, but they were probably one of the best kids that I ever coached. Because coaching Dorian, man, a lot of coaches refer back to his daddy let him do this, his daddy. I dealt with Lou. We were friends, and that's what we remained. I'm his coach.
Right.
I'm his coach. So what I did, Lou let me coach him. Dorian would catch an attitude, and because Lou would ask me, "Give him a ride up to Saginaw High-Town." All right. So he wouldn't ride with me. And I said, "Lou, he didn't want to ride with me. Well, make his ass walk."
I know that's right.
I was like, "All right, Lou." But, I remember a couple times my wife gave him a ride, because I'm like, you walk, man. But he was fun to coach, man. DeAndre Hewlett, fun to coach. I just got off the phone with my nephew. We were just talking about life.
Yeah.
A lot of people are sitting here and they can pick it apart. He shouldn't have went to Texas. He shouldn't have went to Texas. he went where he wanted to go. If he would have went to Ohio State or wherever, it could have been the same thing, man. You know, you can't dictate this thing called life.
No.
I mean, you just got to navigate through it, man.
It's only one person that know the destiny for
And
everybody.
that's him, ain't it? Ain't it him?
For real.
It's
ain't
him.
us.
It's
You
him.
know, we just here for a reason in the season. It's
Yes.
you the one that tell us where we go, bro, for real.
Yeah.
But you're right though. We did have some great times, man. So you know, I'm got a couple questions for you, man. But I want to really just talk to you off the dome, man. What was some of your highs and lows in coaching basketball, though? You know, we all hit that wall.
Oh, I start out with my lows and then go. When I first got the job at Arthur Hill, it was kind of different. One of my goals in life was to be the head coach of my alma mater. I graduated from Arthur Hill in 1986.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to be the coach. You know, I missed that turn with the greats of like Jay Ridge, Hewlett there. So then with my calling, and it goes back to what you said, God wasn't ready for me to get it in. And that's how I did that. So when I went back this time, I got it. And it was a bumpy road. But as you know, and I know, when you coaching, you're going to hit some bumpy roads. A lot of things happen in terms of disagreement with, we'll say, parents, the kids. They wasn't ready for a change. They was used to McMahon, who's a great coach, man, and a brother of mine. But it was difficult.
Yeah.
And, excuse me. It was difficult. But, I mean, you saw some of the activities that went on with that. I had to persevere through that. I was sick for a long time. I mean, I was sick because I'm like, man, I was questioning myself. So what I did, man, I prayed. I just stayed solid with it, and things got better. Some of my highs, man, was being able to see kids remember like quotes I had, success, like go to college, not just go to college, coach, for basketball, but go to college or be successful. I want you to be a good man.
That's right.
Everybody can't go to the league. Everybody ain't gonna get no ship. They just not gonna get a scholarship. Be a good man.
That's true too.
That's my highs, and that's one of my basics in coaching is, if you didn't get nothing from me while you played for me, then shame on both of us. Because I didn't go hard enough on you, and I should have made you understand where I was coming from. So what I try to do is break it down. Hey, man, get something out of this. Get something out of this.
Right.
So I want you to get something out of it.
That's true, man. And I hope these kids heard that message right there, man. Get something out of it. No matter what, when you're mad at us, when you think we ain't hearing you, you ain't giving me a fair chance, man, get something out of what we're trying to teach you. Because like I said earlier, man, me and you grew up in the sandlot together watching our dads play softball.
Yeah.
We watched these guys get out here and work hard, and they instilled that in us. You know, who knows that we thought we'd ever come back to be coaches, but they put that in us, man, watching them. And that's all we trying to do is get back to these youth and give them that same love and passion that we was put into us, that was put into us as coaches and young men now that we coaches and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But some of them get it, some of them don't, man.
Yeah.
You know, we just got to keep pushing, and like you said later, some of them going to reach out and be like, damn, I remember what coach said.
And even if you didn't mean to cut you off, coach, but even stuff like this, bro, if you get a job, so I'm really pressing you about being on time. If practice start at 6, bro, you got to be there at 5:30 because I'm there at 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm there at 5. So when you get a job, if you got to be at work at 8, hey, bro, be there by 7:30. Now you can take your time. You mentally prepare yourself. And I teach little stuff like mentally preparing yourself, preparation, and being able to go and perform. You know what I mean? So
That's
that's what
right.
I try to teach, man. A lot of people want to win on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's the objective, but
Yeah,
the goal is to prepare a young man, make you a young man after you leave me. So
that's right.
that's
No,
what
and
that's
you're
what
right
I'm
about
on.
that.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
man, and ain't nothing wrong with that neither,
on.
coach, man.
Yeah, yeah.
For real. So I ask you this though. What would you tell your younger self what you know now today?
Patience.
Oh,
It don't all come on the same plate.
yeah. That's a good one there. That's
Uh,
a good.
the young you talking about the younger me as a coach or the younger me
Or the
as
younger you as a person. This talking to
okay, talking to Tone
talking to
Davis.
Tone. That's
Uh,
right.
so my academics,
Mm,
invest in my academics more and how important they was, and that's why I try to tell my
mm,
players, hey man, your academics mean everything. Even if you don't go to college, even if you
yeah.
don't, hey, strive for excellence, man.
Hmm,
My younger self, academics, and to invest more, working harder. Like, did I train and work harder? Yeah, but I always had an excuse. So if I train Monday and Tuesday, I get it next
mhm,
Wednesday, I get it next Thursday.
hmm,
You know what I mean? No, man, it's a process. It's a grind.
yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta be in go mode. You know what I mean? So that's what I would tell a younger Tone Davis. Always
That's
stay in
powerful.
go mode.
Man, that's powerful, man.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Tone, how do you feel about the state of high school basketball today? I want you to be open and honest with me about it too.
I think on a perspective of you talking about Michigan high school basketball or overall high school
Yeah, I
basketball?
think Michigan right now, because that's where I feel we got a lot of issues in Michigan.
Oh, we're definitely behind. We're definitely
Mm,
behind. I think other states are way light years ahead of us. We're behind to the point, for example, we don't have a shot clock. We
hmm
don't have we just begin to travel. We just got the games. We behind, man, and we don't catch up. That's why so many players leaving and going to other places,
Yeah,
especially the elite players. It's like,
yeah.
hey, man, this opened up doors for other things. And one of the backlashes I have about high school basketball is a lot of the kids think they above and beyond. You can't go out and play a lower tier team. You know, I don't want to say no team's name, and then go
Yeah,
back and think you that guy. You're not that guy. You got to do that every game, not.
every game.
And it don't mean scoring, coach. You ain't got to
Mm-hmm.
score. Can you make your teammates better? Can you rebound? Can you
Mm-hmm.
assist? Can you lead in the locker room? When I say, hey, let's get it, hey y'all, we finna get ready to get on the bus. Can you get everybody together to get on the bus? That's what we need kids to be a leader. Like be a
That's
leader,
true.
man. Be a leader.
Yeah,
So with high school, I just think we behind in Michigan. And
yeah,
definitely in Saginaw, we light years behind. Uh,
yeah.
I think each one of us, me, you, Jew, throw Steve in there, uh, and just the surrounding areas, man. A lot of kids not that tall no more.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, and then this thing about I need somebody to work me out. Now you don't. Now you
No,
don't. You go in the gym and work on what you need to work on. If
that's
you can
right.
shoot, go put up shots.
That's
You know,
right.
don't go in there and think I'm gonna pass you the ball. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna pass. That ain't what I do. Now, if you
Mm,
need to work on some stuff and we can discuss, hey, you're not a shooter. Hey, work on your dribbling, work on your attack. What drills you can do, I'll show you that. Now
that's
you
right.
work on them.
That's
You
right.
work on them. It's for you, not for me. And
Yeah.
being able to translate it to the game. So that's that. It's a few. Man, we'll be here at 9 o'clock if you want to hear me.
I, I feel you though, but you saying the right things though, and I feel that way as a coach as well, man. Because I open the gym up. Some days you get 5, some days you get
Right.
10, some days none.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just think they don't work. A lot of our kids don't work because Saginaw used to be up here
Yeah.
with the top epsilon of basketball players. And now I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm seeing kids on the west side dominating, from the
Oh,
west side of the
oh,
state.
they it's
Detroit and came back to the top. Flint cats
yeah,
kicking butt.
yeah.
I just think our kids gotta put in more work, man. Personally, stop watching all these cats on YouTube and put their work in for themselves.
And that's what they do. They'll
Yeah,
watch Cooper
that's it.
Flag, whatever his name is. They'll watch his workouts, but simulate yourself to that. Like, I'm better than him.
Mhm.
I'm better than Cooper Flag. Want to meet him. And then I think they took all the people out that had the AAUs, man. They stopped that. And when you stop the AAUs, man, that put a different spin on the game too, man.
Mhm.
Uh,
Big time.
we need somewhere where AA. So if Coach Marshall get an AAU, he let him work out in these gyms, man. We need
Mhm.
that. That's what got us going. So
That's the real too, man. So
yeah.
that's cool. So I hope somebody hear that and take heed to that, man. It ain't bashing nobody, knocking nobody.
No, no,
We just
no,
wanna see our kids up there with the best of them. you
absolutely.
know. And I know Coach Jubal feel the same way on that level as well as Coach Punch. You know.
Yeah, man. Because when you had your AAU team, Bug Pratt had his AAU team, Skanch had it,
Mhm.
Toady had it. That was building talent, man. We had talent. Then
Yeah.
when that all fell off, you know, it kind
Yep.
of like now they got to go to Detroit and play. Then people just start creating the AAU team.
Yeah.
Man, we keep ours together, man.
Yeah. That's for real too, man.
Yeah,
It's kind of watered down
very
throughout the
much so.
city. But I mean, hopefully they can get it back though. So I'm gonna hit you with this, man. And this question kind of always stir the pots up with a lot of people I interview with.
Mm,
Depends on what coach I'm interviewing a person. So I gotta hit you, and I ain't gonna say top five. I'm gonna say your top 10 favorite Arthur Hill players of all time.
whew, woohoo.
Yeah.
Do
It
I
ain't
have to
gotta
put
be
them
in
in
no
order,
nope,
or
you ain't
just
gotta be
me?
in no order. Just
Okay,
this your opinion, man, what you feel and
okay.
and who you seen.
Jimmy Holiday.
Mm,
People don't give him enough credit.
yeah.
Jason Richardson,
Mhm.
uh, DeAndre Hewlett, uh,
Mhm.
Dar Tucker,
Yeah.
Maurice Jones,
Mhm.
Eric Davis, Tugs
Yep.
Bowens. Um, that's seven.
Yep. That's 7 of them.
Uh, I know I'm leaving somebody out. Uh, I'm gonna even say Patrick Whitson, Tugs. He was
Mm.
a monster, man. Uh, uh, Robert Moore, they called him Dog. He was early, and Leslie Bowens. That's my team,
Mm.
and I might be
Okay.
forgetting some people, but I gotta keep
Hey,
in there.
you got
That's
a
my
great list.
yeah.
You got a great list, man. Now it's gonna be people be upset about that,
Yeah, I ain't
but
gonna. His name wasn't Leslie Bowens. It was Leslie something, but
okay.
Les. I forgot Les' last name, but he was tough. He was a little guard. He played in
Mm.
the '80s. He was tough.
Okay.
Man. He was tough.
Hey, that's your top 10, and I love it. I have to ask people that, especially coaches. I just be wanting to know.
Yeah.
You know, I know last one I think I did with Punch. He caught a lot of flack because I said top 5. He gave me 5. I should have said 10. But like I told him, BV can go top 50,
Oh
hands down.
yeah.
But hey, it was his opinion, man, and it was cool, man. So
Yeah.
look, I know I got a few more minutes, man, left on the podcast. One, I want to like again say thank you, Tone, for coming on, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, being a coach in this community for a long time, man, I want to salute you, give you your roses for all you do for the kids in the community.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Whether some people don't appreciate it, but I'm gonna tell you up front, man, hey, I salute you, man. And I would like to ask you, what advice would you give a young coach coming into today's game, man?
be patient, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't over throttle. That means don't go expecting a championship your first year.
Yeah.
Build for a champ. Build. You have to build that. You have to
Yeah.
build that. Uh, Work with your kids, man. Teach them the basics. Don't go trying to get cute. Teach them
Yeah.
the basics. Believe in your team. Make them believe in you.
Yep.
And just teach, man. Be a teacher.
Mm.
Being a teacher, because coaching, people think coaching easy, man. Coaching is one of the hardest things. Coaching is hard, man,
Yeah.
and it's hard on a perspective of you have to be an administrator, a parent,
Yeah.
a Uber. You have to do a lot. You have to cancel. You have to make games.
Mm-hmm.
Then you doing work in the summer that you don't get paid for. Like you do
Man.
a summer ball. So one of the things, and I'm gonna tap on this a little bit. You said about Michigan basketball. I think the coaches should get paid more.
Oh
That's
yeah.
easily money, man. It's
Oh.
way more work than what it is, man. It's a
Oh.
lot of you away from your family. You away. I mean, you at the gym. So if I go to the gym, we got a 6 o'clock workout. I leave here 4:45. I don't get back home from 6 to 8. I don't get back home to 9.
That's right.
4 hours.
Yep.
Then I done worked 8. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Then I had to come home, and that's why I'm like, man, we should get way more money than what's on the
Yeah.
table. That's my beliefs.
No, that's for real, man. I've been said that because
Yeah.
talking to some coaches outside our city, man. Lord have mercy. I don't know what we waiting on. In some states too, I just found out they do NIL deals, man, with coaches and kids.
Yes, in Texas, they coaches get 90,000. Football, they getting
Hmm.
the 6 figures.
Yeah,
Basketball, 80,000. So you concentrating strictly on basketball.
that's right.
So we double working. I mean, man, no, I ain't saying give us a whole heap, but give me something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Give me a little
appreciate,
something. And then,
appreciate it.
and then give me something, man. Just give me
Yeah, there it is, man. Man, coach, last question of the night I'm gonna ask you, my brother, is how you want to be remembered as a coach and as a father.
as a coach, I want to be remembered that he cared about us.
Mm-hmm.
He cared about us. As a dad, uh, I always tell my son, and my nephew is like my son too. So
Yeah.
I teach him. If I don't teach you, I cheat you. So I gotta
Mm.
teach. I want you to always know we always in teaching mode, not
Mm-hmm.
harassing, but teaching.
That's
So
right.
like I just told Eric today, uh, you out of your teens now. You in your 20s. So 20s is a stage. Now I done been in my 30s, so now I'm gonna tell you about your 30s. It's a
Hmm.
process. Your
It's a
30s,
process.
your 40s. I'm
Hmm.
50, so I can tell you about your 50s if I'm around here. But and it's a building block, and most people don't want to be patient. You don't get it all at one time. You
Nah,
don't get the house built from the ground up at 27 unless you got it like that.
that's
And then
right.
you still don't understand it because you're 27. You know
Yep.
what I mean? But if you get that in your 30s, late 30s, I want me a nice home, a nice car, and I'm going to live. And then you keep
Hmm.
going. I just told Eric, if you have kids, you ain't going to be going to Cancun no more. You're going to be going to Disney World. You know what I
That's
mean? When you
right.
get kids, you go, now you enjoying something that I've never been to Disney World. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to going. Oh, dang.
Yep.
Disney. So now I'm going to have fun. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Get you a little place by Disney or whatever. Nah, it's just teaching them, man. Teach them something.
Hmm.
That's what I want to be remembered as, brother.
Man, that's big, bro. I appreciate that and I respect that. But you telling nothing but straight facts out there on that one, man. But
Appreciate
Tone, man, hey, it was an honor to have you on the podcast, brother.
it. It was a
You know,
pleasure.
I'm glad we got it together. It worked out. Like we always say, God don't make no mistakes, brother. you
Definitely.
know.
Definitely.
And once again, like I said, bro, I salute you. I wish you all the best of luck, man. You got some studs over there. And you know, also too, before we go, man, because I would be hurt if I didn't say this, man. But you know, R.I.P. to the young man, Maisie.
Yeah, man.
You know
That
what I'm
was
saying?
hard. That was a killer.
I gotta
That
say that.
hurt. Yeah,
Yes,
Maisie
R.I.P. to him, man.
was that guy was he was here with me because we
Yes.
can't he was a freshman and
Mm-hmm.
he latched on to me immediately and
Yep.
he did everything that I asked him to do. So, and no, he wasn't the most talented one. No, he wasn't there, but he listened. You know what I mean?
And he had a smile to light up the room.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah,
So I definitely got to say that, man, because you know, I know you coached him, and
yeah,
you know, like I said in the name of this podcast, more than a coach, we
yeah.
are more the coaches to these kids, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And a lot of people don't understand that. You know, it's more than just that ball bouncing or swinging that football in the air. You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
you know, but I wanted to send my condolences to you as well as his family, man, and the Lumberjack family. You
Yes,
know, and let you know,
yeah.
bro, y'all
Thank
gonna always be in my prayers on that one,
yeah,
for sure. But,
yeah.
bro, man, I want to wish you a good night, man, and thank you again
Likewise.
for being on the podcast. And we definitely gonna chop it back up.
Definitely,
You
man.
know, for
Appreciate
sure.
you having me, Coach. Thank you, man.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love to you, brother. And keep
Yes,
on
sir.
grinding, man. Keep grinding.
Man,
You know
for
what it
sure.
is. Yep.
Yes,
And
sir.
God we trust, baby.
All day, baby. You
Yeah.
have a good night, coach, man. I
Okay, you
appreciate
too.
you.
Thank you,
All
Coach.
right, for sure.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So as y'all see, that was my brother, Coach Tone Davis, y'all. Uh-oh. Yeah, there you go. Coach Tone Davis on the More Than the Coach podcast. But before I get out of here, man, I forgot to mention, and I got to bring this up. Y'all make sure y'all support Pastor Elvin Owens with the Faith Over Fear Back to School shoe drive. Hey, he looking for people to give out shoes to the kids. Y'all make sure y'all support him. Make sure y'all go up there, take your kid a pair of new shoes, man. 1 or 2, it don't matter. You know, get these babies some shoes so they looking sweet when they go back to school, and y'all support that mission. But with that being said, y'all, stay tuned next Tuesday. Like I told you, I got a big interview next Tuesday when I have Miss Sheila Little on the More Than a Coach podcast. It's gonna get deep, get into your mind, and get y'all squared away. And it was also on Sunday. Stay tuned for season 2 of the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast, where I have my co-host Miss Marshall with me, and you know we talk about life, love, and relationships. So once again, y'all, it's your boy Coach Marshall. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, checking me and Coach Tone interview out on the More Than a Coach podcast. Y'all be easy. Peace.